Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And so, yes, I did say I would be doing a review on the Soundwave, and here it is. And then the one I got was the Bumblebee movie edition reissue of the Titans Return Soundwave. But yeah, I still like it. It's quite nice. But we'll take a look at the. You did have to get another set, I think, with a one-step change for Bumblebee and the 3 cassettes. But I got both of them, and I'll do a video on just all of them. But so this is Ravage, and I think he looks quite nice. All of them have the decals for the center, and all of them do have audio jacks, so you could, as if you could listen to them individually. And then here is Frenzy, also a rewind remode, or they're the same mode. I can't remember which one first. And then he looks quite nice. He comes with the audio jack, and then Buzzsaw. He looks nice as well. The audio jack is here, and then Soundwave himself. He looks amazing. The different play buttons, record, the different dials on the tops, and then I can open where the actual cassettes can fit inside. They all can fit as well. And then I just keep this stored in here. And then the handle, which is cool. Then on the back is where I have the shoulder cannon and blaster stored. But it does include the power button and different outlets, the USB audio jack. Then I think that's a different outlet or plug, but I don't know which one it is. Feel free to tell me in the comments below. But yeah. Other than that, I'll do a quick comparison with Titans Return Blur, then a robot mode comparison with the Siege Soundwave. I would have him in the different mode, but I kind of forgot. But yeah, so let's get into transformation into the base mode and their vehicle modes. And then, after that, we'll get all of them in their robot modes. So we'll start off here with Buzzsaw. What you want to do is open up the sides and fold down the feet. And then rotate these parts down, and then fold out the wheels. And then take the back sections, which will become the front of the vehicle mode, and fold them up and around to where these spiked bits are facing the front. Then just fold these in. What I like to do is fold this bit up a little bit, and that way it locks the sides in. All you have to do is just fold it back down, and you can open it again. So yeah, there's Buzzsaw. Let's move on to Frenzy. So to do Frenzy, what you want to do first is remove the blaster, which is a little difficult, but that's why mine is bent a little bit from me having to pull it out. And then all you want to do is fold out the sides, fold them up, and then as you fold them down, collapse these sections on top of each other, like that, and then the edge will just clip in. So this piece will clip into right there. Yes, I am missing a toe leaving. And then just clip the barrel in right there. Now you have Frenzy in this tank mode. And that looks quite nice as well. Alright, now time for Ravage. So for Ravage, what you're going to do is fold out. So you can push down on this middle piece to help you get out. Then just fold out the Ravage head to give you clearance. you can push down on that and then fold out the front of the plane and fold Ravage's head back in, and then take the top panels, fold them out until this notch lays over it right there, and then take these legs, and then there are tabs right there that will slide in right there on both sides. Fold the feet flat, and there you have Ravage in the plane mode, which I think is the most obscure of them all, but I do fold that down as a landing gear, but it's still pretty wacky for a plane. But I mean, if you want to do it, it works. So yeah, with all of these done, let's get him into bass mode. So to transform Soundwave into the bass mode, what you want to do first is remove the shoulder cannon and the blaster, and we'll use those later. And then what I do first is fold down these panels, and then you can unfold Doombox, this Titan Master, set them off to the side, and then fold down both panels, and then fold down the ramp, and then unfold the arm, or rotate the arm 180, and then extend the arm all the way, then ratchet at the elbow 2 clicks, and then fold out the gun, and then take the foot, fold it out, and then fold up the little detailing so it goes from this to that on both sides. So I repeat on this side, rotate the arm 180, and then extend the arm 2 clicks, fold that out, and then fold out the foot in. So almost done. And then you want to open the chest and then remove this piece, which has some black paint there and some red paint, and then take these 2 tabs, peg it onto there on those 2 slots, just like that. So then unfold this panel and this panel, and there you go. Then to add the accessories, let me move the camera back up a little bit. Soundwave. You see this port on the shoulder cannon and this tab right there, and you just add the shoulder cannon down there, and then take the blaster. There is a peg right there in the chest, and then on the inside of this panel, just peg the blaster on right there. And then you can take Doombox and you can put them anywhere on the base. You can put them at the little command center, or you can have them stationed at the blaster down here, like armed at it. Can't see him, but armed at the cannon right there. Or you can have them up top commanding everything, which is quite cool. Then bringing in some other Titan Masters, the ones from Blur and Chrome Dome, and then you can put one positioned at the cannon, and then another in the little command center, which I think is quite cool, like that. And that's how you could have the Titan Masters on the base with Soundwave. So now that that's done, bringing in the cassettes, here's Frenzy. Bring the camera back a bit more. And then Buzzsaw. You can just slide into there. And then from above, Ravage. That's how they all kind of look with the base mode. So let's get Soundwave into robot mode, and then we'll get these guys into their robot modes as well. So to transform Soundwave into his robot mode, what you want to do is remove the shoulder cannon and the blaster, set this off to the side. remove Doombox, put them with the others accessories. Then when you fold these panels in, make sure to fold the back one in first, because if you fold that one in first, especially if you have no nails, it's a pain to have to get it back out. So if you fold that one down first, gives it a bit of leverage to fold that one out, and then that one has a little lip. You can fold it out really easily. So to fold those in, then detach this top piece, fold that in as well, then close the chest, and then what you want to do first for the legs, just unclip them and extend, and then there is a small tab that'll peg into this slot. Yeah, that tab will peg into that slot, and then there is this gap right there that will fold over the. It's very difficult, but this is a small gap that'll fold over that, like this, and then just bring the foot forward, fold in the ramp, and then close the leg, and then you can fold out the toe, and then fold this panel back in, then rotate the leg 90 degrees to where the kneecap is facing the front, and position the leg like so, and then repeat on the other side. Repeat all the steps on the other side. There we have Soundwave's legs, all complete. So now, let's do the arms. So to do the arms, all you want to do is just fold in the cannons, and then flip out the hands, and then rotate the arms down, and then just fold back the handle, and then reveal the crest piece of Soundwave's head. Then to finish off the transformation, you just want to add the shoulder cannon with this port onto this tab on the shoulder, like that. Then you can add the blaster in either hand, like that. Then to take Doombox, we all know the Titan Master transformation. Fold in the arms and fold in the legs, just like that. And then with Soundwave, just peg in Doombox on like you would any other Titan Master, and then just fold over the little crest piece. There we have Soundwave in his robot mode. Now let's move on to to transform all of them into their robot/animal modes. She said beast modes. So yeah, robot/beast modes. For Ravage, you want to just take the wings and just fold them as far as they'll go, and then you can keep this part extended and then just fold the head in, because then it will become the tail. Then just fold these sections out. Try not to snap anything off, like that. Then just fold out the legs, and then fold around the front legs, position them, fold out Ravage's head, and extend this piece up, and adjust the legs and everything. And there we have Ravage in his beast mode, and he looks quite nice. Some yellow and black paint on the head, and then the Decepticon insignia on his back. It looks very cool. So Ravage is complete. Let's move on to Buzzsaw. So for Buzzsaw, you want to fold in these wheels, and then you can just unfold these pieces. Then for the back shoulder, the back pack thing, I'm not exactly sure what to call it. You want to flip those around and then fold them back down, and then fold them up and fold this entire assembly forward. Then I want to rotate these back to how they were in cassette mode, and then fold out the wing bits. And then lastly, just reveal the head, and there's Buzzsaw in his bird mode. Then for Frenzy, all you want to do is remove the barrel / blaster, and then unfold the arms like that, and rotate them forward, out, and down. Forward, out, and down. And for the legs, you just move the arm out of the way. Just fold them out and rotate to where the treads are facing the front. And fold the arms back down, and then fold out the head. He looks quite nice as well. And then just give him the blaster. So I think it's still very small for how the figure, how the character looks, but it's okay. So there are all 3 cassettes and their robot modes. So we'll do articulation for these guys, and then we'll do articulation for Soundwave. So Frenzy's articulation is a rotation of the head, and due to transformation, you can look up and down. Then there's a ball joint in the arm, and then due to transformation, it can go out. Then bicep rotation and 90-degree bend. A little bit less than 90-degree bend at the elbow. No waist swivel, but ball joint in the hip. For that, you can get from forward that far, back that far, and then out that far. And then ball joint in the knee for rotation, and well over 90-degree bend at the knee. And then the toe can articulate a little bit. You can just move up and down. So yeah, and then for Buzzsaw, the head is on two hinges, so it can look up that far and down that far. And the transformation joint, you can use that too, like he's really sorry, or like he's looking behind him or something. Lots of possibilities. And there's a hinge here, swivel for this bit, and then swivel here, so you can have the wing like up. And then these pieces you can rotate around, and then you can adjust this as well. And then the feet, they just go out on the transformation hinge. But yeah, that's all the articulation for Buzzsaw. So now articulation for Ravage. The head is on a swivel, so you can look up that far and down that far, do transformation. And then it's a ball joint in the shoulder for lots of range of motion. It's just difficult because there's this bit here for new transformation, and then this full panel here, which gets in some of the articulation. But then there is 2 hinges here and here, which you can like you can articulate the feet well, and 3 hinges here, here, and here. Then the tail, I'm not sure you could call it tails, on a soft ratchet, like to move. And you can adjust these if you want, but I just prefer to leave them back. But yeah, that's articulation for the 3 of them. So let's move on to Soundwave. So articulation for Soundwave is just only a swivel at the head. Do this piece. You can't use the ball joint in Doombox's head like you can in other Titans Return figures. And then due to how it connects, you can kind of swivel the shoulder cannon a little bit. And then mostly ratchets in his joints, such as ratchet in the shoulder for 360, and then ratchet outward. And then bicep swivel, and then 90-degree bend at the elbow. And the hand can move in and out due to transformation. No waist, unfortunately. As the one downside I don't like is that the leader class Soundwave doesn't have a waist swivel. but that's not my biggest problem. But then you can move the skirt forward, so you can kick almost 90 degrees forward and then that far back, and then ratcheted outward that from 90 degrees, and then thigh swivel, and then 90-degree bend at the knee, and then tilt, ankle rocker joint, ratchet tilt, and then do transformation of the toe skin tilt as well. So I think he has good articulation. I would like if he had a whistle and hand rotation. But yeah, let's get in some comparisons with the Siege Soundwave. So he's tiny compared to him. And then my Lego Soundwave, they just keep getting smaller. Then all of his cassettes I will showcase as well. And they're all quite small too. But yeah, some comparisons and that. So yeah, I think it's fun that Soundwave just gets smaller. All the Soundwaves I have just get smaller and smaller. But I do have another Titan's Return figure, and that is the Deluxe Class Chrome Dome. So here's a comparison with him for another Titan's Return figure. So yeah, I don't think they look too bad at all. So let's end off the video. So that was my review for the Titan's Return / Bumblebee movie edition of the Leader Class Soundwave and Titan's Return Frenzy, Ravage, and Buzzsaw / Laserbeak. I just don't have Laserbeak, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really like this Soundwave. I just wish he had a waist swivel or a hand swivel, which would be nice. But I think he's great. I think he has great playability for that he's a triple changer, and the 3 cassettes are triple changers as well, so it'll give you lots of different playability options for you to use. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Take care.